be live on the tube at the moment. And I'm hoping that will work. But I think it's probably a little blurry on the tube. I'm afraid that's going to cause people to not want to watch it. Because it does seem a bit blurry. Thank you, Izzy. Yeah, if you guys can go check on the tube, I mean, it's viewable. I can see it, but it is probably a little blurry. And I don't know if I want to go around fucking with it because I just feel like I'm going to mess it up. Anyways, if you're in opposition, you can come on up, okay? What's up, Justin? How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing, man?
Pretty good. Thanks for asking. I just need to know your age for TikTok terms of service, please.
36.
Cool, cool. All right, what's up? What's on your mind?
Scrolling through MAGA,
Mm-hmm.
why do you hate?
Mm-hmm.
I guess I need some context. Hate what exactly?
Yeah, it's the things that I believe Trump supporters vote for, the things that have been enacted during this administration, I guess the first term as well, I believe are harmful to just, as an example, those things that I have on screen, science, LGBT, women, children, immigrants, etc.
MAGA hates women and children and immigrants.
Mm-hmm.
I can't recall ever hating women, children, immigrants. That never even crossed my mind whenever I was choosing between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump.
Well, how do you think Trump is doing currently? Are you currently in support of what he's doing, or where are you at with that?
Well, of course, yeah. You would have to be someone that didn't actually know what Trump's agenda was before you voted for him to not still support him. He's doing exactly what he said he was going to do. Day one of announcing his presidency, he said he was never going to let Iran acquire a nuclear weapon or establish an ability to get it, and he's fulfilling that promise. I don't even see what the big deal is about that.
Why do I have a
Honestly.
lot of Trump supporters saying the opposite, that they didn't vote for this and
I'm
that he's
not.
doing it?
I can't speak for other Trump supporters. I'm just speaking for myself. I have no clue why anyone would be against being very aggressive and disallowing Iran to get a nuclear weapon when they've said in the past that they would blow us off the map if they had the chance. These people live like they're in the 7th century. They don't value human life. They're radicalized, and
I,
they
but
cannot have a nuclear weapon for the sake of
they
us and our
didn't.
children and our
They
grandchildren.
didn't. They didn't, and they don't. I don't see why we had to go
Radical
in there.
Islamists in the Ayatollah hate Western civilization. This has been historical throughout
Sure.
hundreds and hundreds of years, and we know this.
Do you
And if
think
they
we do
can,
anything to provoke that? Do you think the U.S. does anything to provoke that, or they just hate us
no one
because
can
just no
provoke
reason? Okay.
being nuclear attacked. No, absolutely not.
Okay. So we haven't
Here
done
in
a
the United
single thing.
States,
So we haven't done a single thing to provoke
so
them.
we
We're
deserve to
completely.
get nuked by Iran.
No, I'm just
That's
saying
your
you're implying
position.
that we're completely innocent, that we've done not a single thing.
So we're not completely innocent in your mind. So we should just allow Iran to get a nuclear weapon. You don't believe in national defense?
No,
I'm
that's a
confused.
complete straw man of what I'm saying. I just think it's
So,
important
so what is your
if we
position?
constantly have countries in the Middle East that are hating us, maybe it might be good to look within and see, hey, what are we doing? It doesn't
Give
mean
me
we
an
can't defend
example
ourselves.
of us
It doesn't
hurting
mean,
countries in the Middle East.
well, I mean, we did the same thing 20 years ago, well, over 20 years ago at this point, when we went into the Middle East, and that didn't really work out.
Right, and that was a bipartisan initiative. Congress, all
I don't
and
care.
every intelligence agency of our
That doesn't
allies
make it
in
good,
NATO and the United States said that there were weapons of mass destruction,
but
and
there
we
weren't.
pursued that.
But there weren't.
Right. And you think every military operation has the outcome of exactly what it started with? That would be absurd.
What are we doing this time that's going to be different? That we're going to leave the Middle East, there's going to be no issues, and all is going to be just dandy.
Nobody knows what the exact outcome is. So you think we should just, if it were up to you today, you'd probably say just withdraw everybody, withdraw the entire operation, and just call it quits and hope for the best. Because that was Obama and Biden's. Obama gives Iran billions of dollars in the
No,
middle of the night, and they ramped up their nuclear program.
no, no. Do you have
I don't see
evidence
how
that we had
anybody
any?
could support.
Do we? Do
I
you
don't
have
see how anyone
evidence?
could support.
Yeah. Well, I
Yes, we have evidence. We have
so
satellite
what
images
was the
of their
evidence?
uranium enrichment platforms where they're building nukes. Yes, we
So
do.
what's the evidence that they had enough uranium enrichment to produce nukes? Because
Literally
they
satellite
never had
imagery
that
and
evidence.
intelligence. There is intel. Do you think the military is just acting off
Where's
of
that
just?
intel? Yeah. Because even Trump's own
Oh,
intel,
really?
like
So
a
you
year
have
ago when we
access.
bombed them. Yeah.
You have
Well,
access to all
it's not me
classified
having
military
access.
information in the Middle East.
Even Trump's own intel a year ago when we bombed them said that they
Could
didn't
you
have it.
imagine if during World War II,
Wasn't the whole point of bombing them a year ago so we didn't
do
have to
you
do this?
understand how the
Why is it we're
military
doing this
works and
now?
military operations work? Could you imagine
What?
World War II if we had access to
This isn't World War II.
all the linguist decoding? It's an
This
example
isn't
to
World
give you
War II.
historical context.
So
You don't read history.
I just want you to provide any evidence that that they have any nuclear capabilities because none has been provided towards us.
They don't have any uranium that they could use to acquire a nuclear weapon, and they haven't been talking about making a nuclear weapon over the last 20 years. That
Well, we had, yeah.
that's
I
your
mean, if you
argument.
want to buy into what Bibi Netanyahu has been saying and to his propaganda, sure, then you're welcome to believe that.
Okay.
But we had a deal with Iran that they wouldn't go over 3 point whatever percent it was, and we were allowed to go into their country. We were allowed to monitor it. We had a perfectly good deal that Trump decided to pull out from. I don't know why.
And Trump is working within his full authority to use a military operation to do what intel and what he has on the military side to ensure that that is completely eradicated. And I have
But
no
what?
idea why people have a problem with it, but
Why did we
uh,
pull out from the deal that we had previously? Thank you guys. And guys, we can get to new guests at 15K links. Why did we pull out of that deal?
because the deal was garbage and they lied.
Why?
Iran
Why was it
lies
garbage? Why was it garbage? We were able to go
because
into
there's
the
still
country.
because they are still trying to acquire a nuclear weapon. Hence why we are there.
Where was the evidence of that? Because there was literally no evidence of that provided.
So you don't think that the military has any evidence of that happening? You think they're just there for no
Yeehaw!
reason?
That's
What's the
not what
reason
I'm
they're
at.
there?
Just I want you to provide the evidence. If we're going to be going to
Obviously, I
war
don't have
and bombing
specific.
another country, I think it might be good that we're provided evidence in certain things. Otherwise, it might just be a repeat of what happened 20 years ago that people are buying
Okay,
into it yet again,
so
which is odd to me.
you want the Department of Defense to declassify all information on an enemy that wants to wipe us off the map before you can sit here and feel cozy about them protecting us. Do you understand what national defense in the military is? Do you
Yeah, man. If
understand
you
what
want to
that
buy into
means?
the propaganda and kill more innocent people and support that, you're welcome to. I
Well,
don't support bombing
let's
against
say
innocent
you're wrong.
people personally, but
Let,
that's
let's
just me.
let's say you're wrong, and then they launch a nuclear attack and it hits Manhattan. Then what's your response?
What is this? A fucking movie, dude? You really think
Really?
that's going to happen?
So Neville Chamberlain, when he practiced appeasement toward Hitler and their brutal regime, do you think 10 years later they were laughing like you just snickered right now? You think when
Listen, if
bombs
you
were
want to change
flying
your
over
stance,
Great Britain?
if
You
you
don't
wanted to vote
understand
for Trump
history.
for
That's
him
your
to being
problem.
a no war president,
That's your problem. Your
if you want to change your stance every time Trump changes his stance, you're more than welcome to do that, right? People voted for him because he wasn't going to intervene in other countries. He was a peace
Yep.
president, a president of peace. And the moment he changes, you guys change your views as well because it's impossible for you guys to go
What
against him for some reason. There are some that are going against him, which is nice to see, but you're just really buying into the propaganda. It's weird. It's almost like you weren't around 20 years ago when we got the same exact bullshit story back then. I just don't see how this is going to help at all. This is going to help
Sure.
in the least bit. You can buy into the fact that they have nuclear capabilities. That evidence wasn't given. We don't have any
What?
evidence of it. It wasn't provided at all. So, I mean, again, you're welcome to try to provide
Yeah,
that
you're
evidence, but
speaking to an Iraq War veteran,
I
so
don't
I
give a
need you
shit.
to tell
I
me
don't
what
give a
your
shit.
response.
I
Yeah,
don't give a
of
shit.
course you don't. You don't respect the military. You don't respect this country. That's your problem.
But
You're
I'm
a
a
whiny,
veteran.
spoiled little brat.
But I'm a
I guarantee
veteran.
your parents are disgusted by you, and that's
But
why
I'm a
your wife
veteran.
left you.
But
That's
I'm
why
a
you see your kids.
but
You're
I'm
not
a
a veteran.
veteran. But I'm a
No, you're
veteran,
not.
and I yes I am.
You're not. Where did you? What branch?
But I'm a veteran. But what? And you're saying I don't have kids, dude. I never had a wife.
Of course you wouldn't. Nobody could
But
stomach you. You're repulsive.
then you're lying.
What
But
was
I'm a
your
veteran.
response to 9/11?
But listen, dude, you're making
But
stuff up
what
about
was your
me.
response to 9/11?
You're making stuff up about me. I was never married. I don't want to be married. I don't have kids. You just made up this whole story just to make yourself feel better for some reason.
Idiot.
And yes, I am a veteran. It just wasn't really relevant to things until you brought it up and then accused me of lying about being a veteran. Do you have any evidence that I'm not a veteran? You did get a violation, so I got to remove you. All right, well, we can get to the next. OBS. Yeah, I would have brought you up if I didn't have to kick him via the violation. Yeah, I was 10. Yeah, I was like 10 years old when 9/11 happened, so I didn't have much of a strong opinion back then because I was 10. So I got cooked by a guy that bought into more propaganda by the government. Aren't you guys the same people that for years and years and years had said that we shouldn't believe the government? The government lies to us. They make up reasons to go to war and all these things. And what happened? Why is that changing? I'm a little confused. Justin, if you have a different account, you're welcome to come on up. Your account got a violation. You're more than welcome to come up under a different account. Justin, if you have a different account, you can come up because if I bring you back up, that violation is going to come back and it's going to go onto your account. So, but everybody else, you can keep tapping and sharing again. If you are opposition, you're welcome to come on up. I just I just don't understand like what's the end goal of all this? What's the end goal of what we're doing here? Thank you, Caitlin. But yeah, Obi, I'll bring you up if you want to say something. I'd imagine you were listening to what he said. What's up, Obi? How you doing, man?
Hey, good. I think this is important. And we've discussed this as veterans. One's veteran status does not qualify one to discuss geopolitics.
Right. Oh, I 100% agree.
It certainly doesn't qualify them to talk about political efforts that were underway in which irrefutable evidence was provided that their program was dismantled. And as a matter of fact, they were allowed and are still allowed to enrich uranium because they have an OFAC exception for medical devices and equipment.
Mm-hmm.
And for those playing at home that don't know, it does require you for these particular types of equipments to enrich uranium. You have to have a certain amount of product. And that was really the range that they were staying in within the enrichment percentages.
Yeah, and it was
Right.
like three something percent, right? Three
Yeah.
point
And
four or
and
five six,
again,
something like that.
it's an OFAC exception that has not been closed. Iran is able to receive money and work on medical technology, right? Because it would be really beyond inhumane to allow a country not to develop um, medical equipment,
Yeah.
right?
But bro,
Um,
hold on. I want to address because brother, you're saying that we should just trust them. No, it's not about just trusting them. We per that deal, we had the capability of going into Iran to be able to make sure that they were staying below that certain percent, to monitor them, etc. It's not like it was just blindly believing them. We were able to
yeah.
monitor things.
Hence, irrefutable evidence, as in evidence was collected in person by an international panel of actual scientists and not vet bros that claim that because they served in a particular conflict, they know something about another country's technology or
For sure.
scientific efforts in which they're enriching uranium.
Yeah.
And as always, it is so delicious and wonderful to have an intelligent human being on top of my box.
What's up, Erica?
Oi, you
I
quit
mean, Justin, I can
flirting.
try to bring you up, but I think the violation is going to come back. But Justin, again, if
It
you're still
will.
here, just come up. So just come
It'll
up under
it'll
the
it'll it'll take your live down too if you let
yeah.
him back up.
Radicals. Us radical people not wanting war.
I mean,
What's up, Fex?
I find it interesting that there is literal evidence about the inspections and what
Yep,
was done. But what we know for a fact is that the reason why Trump ended it is because his name wasn't on it. All he cares
that's
about
all
is
it
his
was. Exactly.
name,
That's all it
right?
was. Yep. 100% right.
Um, you know, but to the vet bro that came up trying to flex about somehow he's
That bro.
qualified or more qualified than the international scientists that actually did the work. Yeah, where did you get your PhD? Right?
Yeah,
Because
I mean, Yeah, I mean, listen, like as you said, somebody being a vet doesn't qualify them to speak on everything as it relates to like foreign conflicts, right? Like
It only qualifies you.
you may have a unique perspective in some aspects, but that doesn't make you an
Sure.
expert on that at all. At least inherently, it doesn't. Depending on
Right.
what you
If we're
did.
talking about a specific job that you performed that
Uh huh.
you or I didn't perform, sure, you would be in the room the subject matter expert.
For sure. But
But
like for example, that's why I don't ever really bring up often on the vet because what I did has no relevance to a lot of what we're talking about. I mean, I only brought it
yeah,
up to him just because he was being a dick about it. But other than that,
yeah.
like me being a vet, like I fueled up aircraft. So I'm sorry, that doesn't make me an expert on anything that we're talking about. Really.
It's the card they like to throw out as if it means that you are something,
Mm-hmm.
right? And
Well,
flexing on it is absolutely absurd.
and they're the same people who, as soon as you bring up like an actual recognized authority on a subject, will say, "Well, that's an appeal to authority."
Mm-hmm.
Well, sorry, but you're
Yes.
setting yourself up as an authority on this thing, so you are also appealing to authority.
Yeah. And they also like to throw out the patriot word as if signing up for the military makes you a patriot,
Yeah,
right?
like I mean, there are. I mean, listen, if you're somebody that is patriotic and you value that, there are other ways to quote unquote serve your country or do good things for your country, right? Being a vet could be
Sure.
one of them, but it's
Yeah.
not a requirement. Retired
Yeah.
vet, how you doing?
Good, good. Hey, how's it going?
I'm doing great. Are you? I'm not familiar with you. Are you a friendly or are you opposition or?
I'm a friendly. Yeah, I'm a friendly. I, I. I'm not an oath breaker. I honor my oath to
I'm
fight
happy to hear that.
against domestic and foreign enemies, and we've clearly got a domestic enemy in the White House.
Yeah. One quick thing, guys. Sorry, is my background shifted or off? I can't see. Like for me, it looks normal. Is it shifted
It
to
looks
the
fine
left?
to
Yeah,
me.
it's normal. Yeah, I
It's
can
all
see
good.
it.
You can read it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
It's cut off on the left side. I mean, I can shift it over a little bit. Actually, wait. No, I can't. Only on the tube. You guys are just gonna have to deal with it. I'm sorry. I can't change it.
Don't
So
go
as
Yeah.
long as
changing to try to please me.
as long as you guys can mostly read it, yeah. Because I'm not on TikTok Studio, guys, so I can't like how it appears is how it appears. So all right, that's fine. Anyways, yeah. Anyways, we're talking about anything else that you wanted to chime in and say, and guys, I am looking for opposition, by the way. So if you
Oh, okay.
disagree with the
Well,
background, probably you voted for Trump, etc., you can come up.
sure, sure. No, I actually, I'm concerned. I mean, I can't keep up with the flip flopping of MAGA. 1 minute they don't
Mm.
want wars, the next minute, well, we need to go to war. One
It's
minute,
wild. It's not
I know
wild.
it's so
Yeah,
wild, and then
yeah.
1 minute, like we need to keep that money in the United States, and we got
Mm.
homeless veterans. Now it's like, oh, we got to do this to defend our. I mean, like I can't keep up with the narrative and the moving of the goalposts. I just want it
Yeah.
to be one specific thing. If either you support it or you don't, because these are the same people that didn't want to support. If they're talking about humanitarian, they're the same people that did not want to support the Ukrainians that were being unalived by Russia. So again, I just have a hard time. It's like they can't, if Trump likes something, then they like it. If he don't like it, then they don't like it.
Hmm.
They have very little critical thinking skills, and again, I'm not trying to be mean by no means,
No,
but
I hear
I
you. I
mean,
hear you.
but that's really what it seems like.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. Their views just change on the whim, essentially. But anyways,
But I'll
retired vet. Let
drop.
me.
I'll let
Yeah.
you. I'll I'll,
I
I'll I'll open up that box. Thank you so
for
much,
sure.
man. Keep
Absolutely, man.
doing what you're doing, Doug.
Thank you. Thank you. Take care. Okay. All right, guys. I'm just going to be looking for opposition from here on out. Okay. So I got friendlies up here. So if you disagree, you voted for Trump. I know the background is shifted to the left. Sorry, guys. Nothing I can do. You can read most of it. So sorry.
It says, Mega, why do you hate science, LGBTQIA, women, children, immigrants? Yeah?
Well, see, it says because I'm looking on you guys probably can't see, but on my phone I can see it's shift. I can. Well, it just says AGA. It's cut off a little bit, but you guys can mostly see it. That's fine.
I mean, I just read it
On yours, I
and
guess
I'm
it's
not
fine.
exactly
Are you on a phone?
I'm
Are
not
you on a
exactly
phone or a
surprised.
tablet?
I'm on my phone.
Oh, I don't know. I guess somebody's. I
Eh,
guess everybody's phone is different.
Perspective. I guess it depends on your device, maybe? I don't know.
I
Let's go back to
suppose.
flip phones.
I
Some
think once we,
people,
I don't think anybody can go back. That I think once we open the bag, that's it.
I
We can't go back.
I very much feel like some people who talk to us are on Nokia 3210s, so at least their sound quality sounds like they're on. They might even be on, landlines. Who knows?
Yeah. But if you guys are watching on the tube, is it okay enough there? Can you hear the guest and myself? I just want to make sure it's good over there. I know it's a little blurry, but I don't want to worry about that right now. As long as you guys can mostly read it and it's you guys can hear us.
The last time I watched you on YouTube, it's really nice because it's a better picture.
Well, you must have last watched me when I was on the studio, TikTok studio. I'm back on the mobile one right now.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, what you would see on the tube right now is what I see right now. So you can actually see the TikTok comments on the tube. And I'm not quite sure how to get rid of that,
Doug, do
but
you have an iPhone or an Android?
iPhone.
See, that's why it's cut off if you've got, the good phones.
Stupid.
Shot across the bow.
But yeah, guys, if you're watching on the tube, make sure you guys like the live, or I don't know what you can do on the tube, but like it, I suppose, and make sure you guys subscribe to me. All right, who do we got over here? Flower, I think you're not in opposition. Remember, guys, I'm just looking for opposition, so if you disagree with the background prompt, come on up. Yeah, Katie, I know.
That's Arga. Why do you hate? It's specifically about those kind of
Hey,
old-fashioned
yo. What's up,
Hey,
bro?
ovens.
hey, Flower. What's up, Snitch? Flower, are you opposition?
You,
Yeah?
you,
Uh, okay. How old are you for TikTok terms of service?
I'm 25 years of age.
Okay, what's up? What's on your mind?
So it says, why do I hate?
Mm-hmm.
That's a very good question.
Yeah, I'd like to think so.
Um, Let me think. Who do they hate? Are you there?
You voted for Trump, correct?
Uh-huh.
Okay. How do you think he is doing so far?
I think he's doing pretty well for himself.
Okay. Do you support what's happening in the Middle East currently?
Uh, on which side?
Well, just of
Like,
what we are doing, of what the U.S. is doing.
yeah,
Do you
I
support?
support it. I support the regime change in Iran. I don't necessarily support all that war stuff that's going
Oh,
on.
just
But
so
I
you
think
know,
they're needed.
Flower.
Oh my gosh, shut up real quick. You gotta shut
No,
up.
no, just so you know, the regime hasn't changed. They've just got the new leader who is the son of the old leader.
Yeah, no fucking shit. That's what they're trying to do, dumbass. Are you dumb on purpose? Like, are you
I
stupid
think
on
you,
purpose?
I think
Oh,
you
No,
you
have
but you're
think
been.
dumb by
I am?
accident. No, but you're
Oh,
dumb by
yeah,
accident.
I'm dumb by accident. Yeah. I got you. Uh-huh.
Okay. So why do you
Yeah,
support why do you support what we're doing there? Do we have any previous evidence that this is going to work out the way it's intended to?
maybe. It might. I don't even know.
Well, but then is
I
that
think it
worth?
would be worth another shot. You feel me?
Well, no, because remember, it's at the cost of innocent lives, both on our end and their end, right? It's not like we're doing
Hmm.
this risk free. There are lives that are going to be lost, and it's a little
Yep.
odd to me that we're doing this, knowing that people have been unalived and people will be unalived on the slight chance that things are going to work out.
Yep.
There's
Yeah. I hear what you're saying, and I disregard that because it's a bunch
what
of
is
garbage.
what do you mean you
But
disregard it? What does that mean?
because you're kind of talking out your asshole right now, but it's okay though.
Well, my mouth. Last time
Same thing.
last time I checked,
Same
I can't
thing.
talk out of
Same
my
thing.
ass. I've tried, but I just can't.
Hey, I mean, you could have fooled me, man.
Yeah, I
Um,
mean, if you're into that, that's cool.
yeah, I am. I'm definitely into that.
Okay, for
Uh,
sure.
so yeah, but like, yo, Erica, can you like be quiet? Like,
No, I
But
just, this is my favorite
considering
thing
that
that's
you're a
happened.
minority, considering that you're a
Shushies,
minority, you got to be quiet, all
shushies,
right?
your
shushies.
mom's a minority.
Huh?
Just so you know, the funniest thing that I've heard today is I hear what you're saying. but I disregard it because it's a load of trash without any kind of I
And any
feel
Yep.
like
retort,
it's a
no
load of
retort. Yeah.
Whatever
trash.
you say, bud. Uh huh.
Hmm.
Erica, this is what happens when you
Are you
peak
done?
in the 6th grade. So,
Is this,
we're
I thought, didn't George Bush have like a No Child Left Behind thing? I feel very much like some
he
children
did.
got left
He
behind.
did. Clearly, this child up in the top box was left behind and forgotten.
Yep, I was.
That's a sensitive point for him, Anthony. Like, don't
Yeah,
bring it
I'm.
up
I'm very
again.
sensitive about that. You feel me? But hey, I'm gonna just tell you the truth right now. I think we need to like all the people like disagree with Trump. I think we need them gone, like out of here. Like we need to populate Antarctica. We still haven't done that yet. So why don't we put them down there?
Do you have
They can
anything
stay
serious to
there.
offer?
Yeah,
Listen,
I
I
got
don't.
you.
I
Well,
know,
I'm
but I
trying.
don't want to
I'm
entertain
giving
a
you a
troll.
point. But like they, you know how like the liberals and the leftists, they care a lot about the polar bears and shit. We
I
send
don't
them
know what
down
that
there and
is.
they can take care of them.
My love.
Huh?
Polar
I love
bears
you
live in the
too.
My love.
That's not what she said.
Polar bears live in the Arctic, not
Yeah, no fucking
Antarctica.
shit, dude.
You sent
Are
them
you
to the
stupid?
wrong. No, you're stupid. You've
Are you
sent them to
stupid?
the. You've said.
You're
You
dumb.
said we need to populate Antarctica, so we're going to send all the people that didn't vote for Trump there to look after the polar bears who actually live the whole other side of the world.
Guys, 20,000
Sure,
likes. We'll move
whatever
forward.
you
Yeah,
say,
Steven, we
pal.
can get to you.
Uh-huh.
20,000 likes, guys. Keep
Yeah,
tapping,
yeah, sure,
please.
sure.
Yeah. Do you have anything serious to offer? Because right now it's just very troll like, and it's just not worth entertaining a troll.
Oh, I looked it up and they do live in Antarctica. That's
Polar
right. Suck
bears?
it. Yeah,
No, how are there
dumbass.
Mm.
how are there polar
I,
bears
I,
in
I, I,
Canada?
I, I.
It do explain to me how there are polar bears in Canada if they live in the Antarctic.
I don't know. They got up there. I don't fucking know.
Okay. So could it be that you just can't read? Is that a possibility?
I read the prompt, you feel me? Stupid. So technically, I should be able to read them, all right? Or am I wrong?
I don't understand a word you're saying now. You're mumbling all your words together. It's like
It's like rap, like asamalama yumanama's phone.
Guys, keep tapping. Remember, 20,000 likes so we can get to the new guests. Please tap
All right.
away. There's other guests we can get
Tap,
to.
tap, tap. And make sure you give me some gifts while you're at it, because I need to buy a new sports car. So I can dump all the oil in the ocean.
All
Ooh,
right.
that's
All
what's
right.
up.
I think I'm just going to actually
Man,
that's not
over.
how
fuck
sports cars work,
you.
Father.
I'm gonna override what I said.
What it
Take the
do, bitch?
decision. Yeah.
And this,
Zach.
children, is why we don't do rugs or drink alcohol.
All right, well, let's get to the next
Wow.
guest, guys. Sorry, I had to make an executive decision there to get rid of him. Typically, I gotta abide by my like to kick, but just not
I'm
the right time to do
sorry.
it. 77, how you doing?
Hey, I wanted to talk to that guy, but
Oh, all right,
whatever.
yeah, all right,
Um,
man. Do you have anything else? You're not opposition, are
yeah.
you? Or you are?
No, I'm not ops, not at all.
Okay.
But I do want to tell you, my fitness app has been telling me to do pike push-ups, even though I told it I had a back injury.
Hello.
What was that? 77. I'm sorry. What was it you said?
Uh, my fitness app has been telling me to do
I just
pike
said hello.
push-ups,
Uh huh.
even though I have a back injury, and that.
Well, we can talk about that at a different time. Otherwise, people are gonna get bored.
All
But
right.
as long as your back doesn't hurt doing push-ups, you should be fine. But
Okay, good.
we can talk about it different. If you have questions, you can message me though. Okay.
Okay, cool. See
All
ya.
right. Take care. Guys, keep tapping. And we're looking for opposition. Rambo, how you doing? Rambo.
How you doing, man?
Great. What's on your mind?
How you doing?
Yeah,
You
good.
hear
Good.
me?
Yeah. How old are you?
Nothing. You said you were looking for opposition on these things.
Yeah, I just need to know your age for
Or you said
TikTok
you were looking for
service.
opposition, and I joined the fight.
Yeah, I just need to know your age for TikTok terms of
34.
service. Okay. Cool. All right. What's up? What do
34.
you want to talk about? It sounds like there's a delay, but what's up?
I I wanted to talk about this Iran situation. As a former soldier, I kind of get it, and I get where everyone's coming from with the whole lives lost. But when
Mhm.
you break down what's really going on, it's more of them losing than we are. And this is something that really should have been happened 20 years ago. Let's be honest.
Wait. So
Honestly,
we
if this
should
would
have
have happened 20
we
years
should have
ago, we wouldn't have had the whole Afghan Iraq situation.
we should have intervened with Iran 20 years ago.
Yeah, we should have ended things with Iran 20 years ago. Honestly, it should have been even further than that when they first decided to
Okay.
touch one of our boats.
All right. Well, listen. We can't talk about the past because we can't change that. But right now, why do you support that? Innocent people are being unalived. It doesn't seem like there's a good reason to go in, personally. But why do you think it's justified?
I mean, 40,000 people being unalived over a weekend. I mean, somebody has to avenge those people too. We're the only ones capable of doing it.
What?
With great power comes great responsibility, as they say.
I don't know what that means in relation to this. Do, do,
Well, we sit here and we watch these things going, knowing we can stop it at any point. Let's be honest. But every time we let something happen with the power to stop it, it's really our fault.
I don't know what you're
I'm
trying to say.
confused as to what the point is.
Yeah,
Are
I
you
don't
trying
know
to
either.
say are you trying to say that we are responsible for every bad thing that happens on the planet Earth and that we should do something about it?
Are you there, Rambo? Did you
Well,
hear what he said?
I think
Yeah,
I'm
Rambo. Did
freezing
you
or
hear what he
something.
said?
Hello,
Hello?
Rambo.
Rambo, dude,
Yeah,
are
I'm
you there?
trying
Yes or
to
no?
talk. Like all of a sudden it started freezing.
Okay. Did you hear what Obi said?
Yeah, what the?
Okay, so hello,
Hang on, Jack.
dude.
The script ran out. He doesn't know how to answer that
Oh,
question.
I think you need to get
Can
a
I?
new script emailed to you.
Can
Really.
I just point out as well? There is nobody claiming that there were 40,000 people unalived. The minimum, they don't know how many it was. They know it was somewhere on the low end of 3,500, right up to 30,000. And there's no claim that that occurred over one weekend. But if we're trying to stop people from unaliving, tens of thousands of people, why is nobody stopping Israel?
Dude, you got to be able to have a conversation.
well, I don't know what the
Dude,
heck's going on with this phone.
okay, I'm gonna go ahead and bring you down. Come back up, okay? Maybe that'll fix it. Jesus. All right, guys, keep tapping the show. We're looking for opposition. Hey, people watching on the tube, are the comments, the TikTok comments, annoying? Because I know they're being put onto the tube. There's a way where I could put like a black box there to cover it. Do you guys want that, or do you guys? Yeah, I don't know.
There might have been Katie. He was talking about the Iranian government unaliving their own people. So those were the numbers that I was giving him. I have no idea how many have been unalived by this present action by the United States. So the low end of the estimate of how many people were unalived because of the protest in Iran is around 3,500. High end is around 30,000. But the problem is we don't actually know because they're not allowing the international bodies that would normally monitor stuff to monitor it.
Keep tapping and sharing, guys. So yeah, right now I have another. America, you can come on up. No, I don't think anybody here is claiming to be an expert or anything like that. But yeah, so if you're watching on the tube, I put a black box over the comments, if that helps. But I can also keep them there. totally up to you guys. The TikTok comments are blurred and darker. All right. Well, I can get rid of that black box then.
Did you go buy your extra bit of kit, Doug?
What?
You needed that extra thing so that you could stream to the TT and the YT at the same
Oh yeah,
time.
yeah. I got everything. Yeah. So right now, this is you guys watching on TikTok. I'm streaming on my iPad at the moment. So I have my phone free, which is good. It's being put onto OBS, and then through OBS, I'm putting it out to the tube. So everybody on the tube can see what I see as like the host. So the reason why I didn't want to do it on my phone is because they were able to see too much. Like if I got a text or something, or I had to scroll out, people on the tube would be able to see anything and everything on my phone, which I just wasn't a fan of.
Note to self: recommend sending Doug unclothed pics. Cool.
I mean, even if I put it on Do Not Disturb, it was still annoying though, and I just didn't like it that my phone wasn't free. Yeah, my Best Buy excursion, exactly. I don't particularly like iPads, but I use it just because. All right.
What happened to America #1? He
I don't know.
made such a bold statement.
He sure did. America #1, you're welcome to come up.
I mean, I don't think anyone here is claiming to be a political expert.
No.
I'm just recounting sources that I have found. If you have a contrary source, please feel free to present. You know, super easy.
I do this thing. It's called reading.
It's called reading. That's crazy, Obi. You shouldn't be doing that.
I've never heard of that. It sounds boring.
Yeah. I mean, it can be boring, but you know, if you want to stay learned and advance your thought process, your critical thinking skills, the manner in which you view life, I suggest reading. And also reading for fun. That is also something I recommend.
Check out this comment on the tube. They're quoting Margaret Thatcher. The problem with socialism is eventually you run out of other people's money. That's not quite how it works.
Margaret Thatcher, who was never right about a single thing in her entire political career. That's a great source.
I like it when people quote somebody who's famous as if that quote just like wins an entire argument.
Has gravitas. I'm sorry, I used a large word there.
Margaret Thatcher also said the lady's not for turning, because she wouldn't U-turn on any of her decisions. Unlike Donald Trump, who is now desperately trying to find a way out of a war that he started.
It's true. And yes, Corey, it is true. Only nerds in school nicks read books. Sometimes I read comic books, though. It's the balance, right?
This is, by the way, just if everyone, just in case people don't know, I can't remember an ex-prime minister unaliving and more people being pleased about it than Margaret Thatcher.
Yes.
Just so we all know.
Yeah.
When was she around? Like in the was it the 90s or
same 80s? It was.
The
She
80s.
was. I think
in my youth.
She was elected in 78 or 79, and then the party ousted her in maybe 91, 92. Then we got John Major. I didn't mind John Major. He was all right. He's still all right.
Much.
Well, he was dull, which is how I like my prime ministers. I want them to be dull. I want them to be dull. And
no, listen, I would like. I agree. I would like the president to be dull as well. It shouldn't be an entertainment thing on a daily basis.
Yeah, they don't need to be they don't need to be a personality. They don't need to have a personality. They just need to be good. I always think
a personality is not bad.
Well,
the leader of I always think the leader of somewhere should be someone who really doesn't want to do it, but everybody else knows they'd be great at it. You know.
So you like
I
a
mean,
droll?
I
You
see what
like
you're
a
saying.
All right,
droll
let's give this a
candidate?
try now.
All right, Rambo, are we good? Hopefully there's no delay.
Everybody hearing me clear
I think there's still a delay.
so far?
All right,
I
well,
hear
whatever.
you. I don't sense a delay on
Yes,
my
I
end.
thought.
Okay, we'll try it out. All
They
right,
said
where
about
are
I
we
was
at?
a genius when it comes to electronics. Apparently, they didn't change shit.
All right,
Okay,
where are
now
we at?
here's my question. This is where we left off. So my question for you is: do you think we are responsible for responding to all of the world's problems?
See, that's the thing, though. It can go either way. It could create a power vacuum like it happened in Iraq, or all kinds of junk. Or it could go exactly how we want, especially with the Persian people themselves wanting change.
Well, let's
That's the
let's
difference between Iraq and Afghanistan, from my opinion.
let's think about that.
It's the
We have
people want
been
change.
we have been
Back in
meddling.
Iraq and Afghanistan, nobody
Can
really
you
wanted
hear
it.
me? I don't think he can hear anybody.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So we've been meddling in
Roger that, I can
geopolitics.
hear you.
We've been meddling in geopolitics for the last 141 years. Care to guess how many times it's been successful?
Probably less times than them in my hand, honestly.
0. We have caused more.
I wouldn't quite say
No,
0.
no, 0. We have caused more harm than good. We have not, in 141 years of geopolitical interference, right, led to any successful advancement of any society in anywhere in the world. So that includes the Caribbean, Central America, South America, the Philippines, and Africa. Well, certain countries in Africa, I should say.
What do you describe as geopolitics? Because I can think of a few things outside of just wars and all that where we actually help other people. I mean, World War II, for example.
Okay, how about the Iran-Contra affair? How
You got
about
me there, you asshole.
taking political leaders out of the country, either via unaliving them or replacing them with puppets because we need to go in and steal the natural resources?
Hey, man, whatever helps.
Wasn't
This
What does that mean?
I
Whatever
mean,
helps.
what about? I mean, Saddam Hussein was put in by the U.S. government, and
should have never
then
messed with him.
no, but he was put in by the U.S. government, and then like 30 years later, they go, "Oh no, actually, this guy's a bit of a shit. We should probably get rid of him." Like whoever you put, and by the way, in the 1950s, your government and my government, you know, overthrew the Iranian government that was in charge at that time, that directly led then to and installed the Shah, that then directly led to the 1979 revolution, which then allowed Iran to have an Islamist government. So all of our meddling, not just your countries, but my countries as well, meddling in the rest of the world has left it worse than it probably would have been if we'd have just left it the fuck alone.
At least you can admit it.
Well, you
Guys,
don't seem to be able to admit it.
yeah, that's sort of what we're trying to get at. Guys, make sure you give me a follow if you're enjoying live. Send in the heart me as well. Follow Erica and Obi, and we are looking for opposition, okay?
I can
Yeah,
admit that
Rumbo.
to me, it's more of a 50-50.
What do you mean?
I mean, there's some benefits. Gas then came cheaper with the Venezuela thing for a minute until this Iranian shit started.
Well, currently gas is not cheaper, but
But
it's
also
actually
the
up.
Venezuelan thing did not lower your gas prices. None of the oil from Venezuela has even had the chance to be refined yet. That process is not a quick process. What are you talking about?
I'm just noticing what happened as far as my local gas prices. I was
Yeah,
just contributing.
we got out of the winter fuel stock, which is more expensive. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Sometimes one thing doesn't equal another thing. Just because anecdotally one sees gas prices lower, generally speaking, has nothing to do with geopolitics. Because the time from pulling crude out of the ground to it being refined into gasoline is an incredibly long cycle, more coincidental than anything else,
Me too.
considering how much oil we've been pumping here in the United States, right? So, there's also the fact that each state has their own version of a gasoline tax at different level. Each individual gas station gets to charge.
Can you guys hear me?
And the reason the
We good?
gas prices dropped was because there was a supply
I can see
surplus.
you now. You teacupped for a second.
I was switching my Wi-Fi over because I got a Wi-Fi extender, and I was switching it to the extender.
Why are you
So,
always
anyways,
bragging about size? God, dog.
He's not bragging about size. He had to get an
I
extender.
had to
Like,
extend
come
it so it
on.
was the appropriate size. It was too small.
It
That's
was
why I got
a
the extender.
joke. I get it. That's why he said that.
Yeah, that was a
I'm
nerd
happy.
joke.
I'm happy you got the joke, Grandpa.
Yeah. I need to get me one of those things actually.
What's up? Are you there, man?
I'm hoping he means a
Well,
Wi-Fi
I ain't gonna lie.
extender,
That's pretty
Doug,
much
and
all I
not.
wanted to say was the whole Iran thing. I just kind of I see where it's going. I kind of see why we're there. That's all I had to say about it.
Okay. Well, if there's nothing else, I can bring it on. All right, man. Take care.
Yep, catch you later.
Sorry, guys, if my chewing is a little loud. I
What
need
are you
better stuff to
having?
snack on. I'm eating almonds. I can't even see it,
Oh,
but
with
almonds, man.
cocoa powder,
No, just regular almonds.
blanched, no salt.
There's a little bit, but there's no added salt. No.
I have a
Our
big box
wife,
of. Oh, I have a big box of cashews that I need to get started on.
mm, Erica, our wife is making some protein bars with almond butter and bananas.
Oh,
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, because we're both dieting and exercising and on this weight loss journey. So,
I've lost 60 pounds now, Anthony.
holy cow,
60? How long? That's been
six
over like two,
zero.
two, two, two
Is
years,
it
right? Year
like
and a half?
a year? Hang on, started
Year
in
and a half?
September. September, not last year, but the year before. So yeah, probably a
Yeah,
year
year
and
and
a
a half.
half.
Year and a half. That's great. So that's what was that? 18 months. 18
Yeah,
months, 60 pounds.
something like that.
So about 3 pounds, a little over 3 pounds a month. That's pretty damn
Yeah,
good. That's actually
Yeah,
three.
it is.
That's great. That's almost a little less than a pound a week. That's a great rate to lose weight.
yeah. I didn't. I've lost my gallbladder. I had to have my gallbladder removed after last time. I lost quite a lot of weight, so I've tried to do it a bit slower this time. Um, because losing a lot of weight very quickly can do bad things.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, it's not good, and it's
bad
generally
for
not
the
sustainable.
organs.
Mm. And it's easy to start gaining it back. So yeah, typically speaking, a smaller rate, lower rate is better.
No, I've just lowered my calories and upped my exercise. I've gone down
The
500
good old
calories
fashioned
a
way.
day, and although I I think this is okay. Like some days I don't have as many calories, and then some days I have more calories. Like I average
That's
it
fine.
out over a week.
Well, I mean that's really what it comes down to, anyways, and I think that's good. Like that way, it allows you to like say on the weekends to eat a little bit more. But if your calories are lower Monday through Friday, you're still in a caloric deficit on an average weekly
Yeah.
basis.
I've found that, like, I don't know, say you were, say your what's it called, your TD, is it total daily energy
Oh, total
expenditure?
daily
That's what
energy,
it is.
TDE. Yeah.
Yeah. Say say that's 2,000 calories and you take 500 off that. Trying to eat to 1,500 calories a day is really quite difficult because some days I just don't reach that, and then
Sure.
other days
You might go over.
I want to have something
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
But I also am eating like less meals. I'll have one larger meal in a day and then I'll have like little snacks.
Yeah, no, I think that's good. I mean, obviously it's working for you, so don't fix what's not
Yeah,
broken.
I'm
But
gone down 5 clothes sizes.
yeah, that's really really good.
Yeah.
No, but I think it's good that people keep that in mind because I think a lot of people are under the impression that like Monday through Sunday they have to eat in a caloric deficit and they need to eat bland, shitty food. And I think somebody can have sustained weight loss while eating foods they enjoy and still
I'd prefer to do
still
it
eat a
that
caloric
way.
deficit.
Like during the week when I'm at work, I'm not really that hungry, so I eat something little for lunch and then I'll have a nice dinner when I get home. And then at the weekends, I allow myself to eat a little bit more. So, or
Yeah.
things that are a bit more indulgent.
Scientific snitch for sure. As you know, you're always welcome on anytime we talk about anything as it relates to science. I will always let you up immediately, pretty much. So, how is Dubai chocolate? I've seen it. Is it good? Yes, you guys seen it before, right? Like Dubai chocolate? Yes, no, maybe. Yeah. Okay.
I've not had it. It's got Oslo eats nothing but candy, which I guess you can do if you're a curious red monster.
Is it overrated?
Is
Yeah,
that?
it looks interesting. The Dubai chocolate looks very interesting, but I don't know if I would
Hang
like.
on. I now have a theory about Oslo. I
Okay.
think Oslo is like a flamingo, and naturally his fur is their fur, sorry, is white.
Hmm.
But like flamingos, when they eat shrimp, they become pink. Oslo's become red because of red 40. I think that's what's gone on.
What the fuck can I eat? I am hungry, but I don't really have much to eat. I have garlic bread I can heat up, which sounds great, actually. All right, garlic bread it is.
Are they the protein bars? They look good.
I do have
These
protein
are
bars, but I'm not in the mood for them.
I'm
these are
not
banana
talking to you,
based.
Doug.
Well, fuck off,
These are
Erica.
banana based brownies with almond butter. Dud, come take a look.
All right, fuck. What are we looking at? Oh shit. Yeah, fuck. Those look good.
See,
All
right?
right. Yeah, shit.
One of those a day, like as a source of protein with some yogurt.
Uh huh.
So it's bananas, almond butter, and a little bit of chocolate
Fuck yeah.
chips, right?
You said there's
And
pro. Is it protein one or no? I don't know. Did I hear you correctly?
yeah. It's all it's from
No
a
shit.
protein cookbook.
Wow. Okay.
So
Well, that sounds great.
I mean,
All right,
listen, I
guys.
know you're like 3,000 miles away, but it's not like I haven't invited you to come to the house before.
You have. You have. So if I am ever there, I will certainly take you up on that for sure. All right, guys.
You've
I'm gonna
also
Erica,
try
you
not to
making
be
invited
bread?
me.
loud. I know I'm a little loud with this. I'm gonna try to be quiet.
I was going to say, you've also invited me, but I'm not coming to the United States while you have your current president. So,
And that
No,
is
I
understandable.
respect and understand your decision,
All right. Let's make
right?
some garlic bread.
I wouldn't either. However, I would like to go to the UK, but only because you sent me the frickin' link to that new store. Damn it.
Anthony and I are a little bit obsessed with like traditional clothings, and I found a store yesterday, and I found a video yesterday about a store in London that hand makes its umbrellas and walking sticks. So I sent that to Obi, and now we want to go umbrella and walking stick shopping.
All right. So for the garlic bread, how should I do this? I have the air fryer. I guess air fry because there's roast, reheat, or dehydrate. I'd imagine
Yeah,
just air
air
fry.
fry.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right. That's what I thought.
350.
350.
Are you making garlic bread, Doug, or is this like pre-made
It's just
garlic bread?
pre-made. Yeah. I'm just heating it up.
Pre-made,
That's
so
it.
like 350 for like 5 minutes.
Have you
Sure.
met
Okay.
Doug before, asking him if he's made his food?
Listen, I give everyone the benefit of the doubt, Erica. I don't make assumptions.
That's very
I've
nice of you.
never seen Doug make any food. He
No.
puts things in the oven.
Eggs, and chicken and fish. Yeah, I make
Well,
that.
we've seen him with a plastic spoon eat half a jar of peanut butter, so he does
Well,
make that meal for himself.
I'm so sick of it, though. To be honest, I am like completely sick of eating
Have
peanut
you
butter.
Doug,
tried
It
other
helps me
nut
gain weight, but I
butters?
am so fucking sick of it. What was that, Eric?
Have you tried other nut butters?
So many jokes I want to make towards that. No, I have not tried other nut butter.
It makes me want to say D's nuts, but I won't.
Oh,
I mean, maybe
Jeff's
there's
on.
a nut. Hey, Jeff.
Jeff, are you eating some chips right now?
Oh,
Some crisps.
Did you mean? Oh, sorry,
I
Jeff. All
don't
right,
think Jeff
guess not.
wants them up.
Keep tapping and sharing, guys. We're looking for ups. Hopefully that noise
That,
isn't too loud.
that
The
must be a
air
bit of a
fryer.
shock. You're just sitting in your home with a TikTok live on, and somebody starts asking you if you're doing the thing that you're doing, and you're like, "What? Who's got a camera in my house?" Oh, Jeff's running. It sounded like
Oh,
you were
all
eating
right.
potato chips, Jeff,
Well,
or
no, because
crisps.
he was probably running on like leaves that were crunching. That's probably what it was. Like there's something on the ground that was crunching. That's
Ah,
my theory, at
yes,
least.
the bones of his enemy.
Is that air fryer
Dan
loud?
said,
Is that air fryer loud?
Only in your mind.
Dan said in the comments, in the UK, chips are called a lift. No. But I like the joke. Thank you, Dan.
Yeah, Eric, I don't know who you are. Are you? Is he a friendly, just joking, or I don't know who Eric is.
Who
What? Who?
Eric is?
He said Doug is always scared to debate me. Shaking my head. Eric T 773. You guys see that comment, right?
No idea. Oh, Jeff, you've just requested again, I think.
All right. Well,
Eric's a
Eric, I'm gonna
troll
bring you on.
account.
Yeah, Eric, I'm gonna bring you up. I don't know if you're opposition or not, but what's up, Eric? Oh, yeah, that's right. I don't mind it. You can listen to it for a second. How did somebody seriously make that song? Like, it's just like
Um,
unironically. It's
it's
just odd. You know?
it's called AI, Doug. It's called AI.
No, I thought that was a real song that somebody made. No,
I have
it's.
no idea, but it sounds a bit AI-y.
I thought that song was real. I mean, I've heard that song a million times. It is an AI song. Well, Eric, you're the one playing it, so you should know.
Should we have
Yeah,
an
Eric.
AI conversation?
I don't mind talking about it. If you have a unique view on it, you can speak on it. It's fun.
I mean, I develop tools with it, so
Yeah.
Yeah, I do nearly all my lesson planning and making my resources now with the benefit of AI.
it does speed up the tedious tasks, does it not?
Yeah. In fact, tomorrow AI will be writing a quiz for me.
Ooh.
I became a teacher after the internet. I can't imagine what it would have been like as a job before the internet.
Right?
Like,
Yeah. That would be extremely difficult.
So like when I
It's
was in
probably extremely
school,
difficult now still.
yeah. Yeah, because where do you get all your teaching resources from? And like it
oh, I can tell you, Erica, you may find this absolutely insane. We had these things, they were called books
No, I know,
and
but we
newspapers.
no, I know,
No,
but
that can't
Honey,
be
when
if
it.
you
I
don't let me do the joke, it doesn't play
oh
well with
okay,
the
sorry, go
audience.
on.
Well, no, because
Now it's ruined.
now it's ruined. Now I'm
Oh, I'm
taking my ball
sorry.
and going home.
Erica, you just
Oh,
ruined everything.
I'm
You should
sorry.
you should be
Well, all
ashamed
I
of
was going to
yourself.
say, well, I'm Gen X, so I went to school pre-internet, and
Yes, but
we
you're at
never,
the end of Gen X, love. Let's
we, but
let's be fair.
But we never used textbooks in school, ever, for anything.
What year were you born?
78.
Yeah, way after me. You didn't use
When were you
textbooks
born,
in school.
Obi?
No,
Obi, when were you born?
67.
Oh, she's not that much younger than you. You made it seem like she's a kid
six,
compared to you.
7.
What? You know, I was doing that with my arms. Oh, yes, CAD card. Oh, card catalog in the Dewey Decimal System.
Did someone just boo me for 6-7ing? Rude. What did you use, Eric? Well, the teachers just like wrote stuff on the board and we copied it into our books and then we had to learn it and then write something about it or, do a test with it in. That's how we learn at school.
Were they still using chalk in the 70s and 80s?
We had chalkboards and like wipe on, wipe off boards as well, yeah.
I once stayed
This is
after
good garlic
school,
bread.
and by once I mean once in a while, and by once in a while I mean at least monthly. Stayed after school and wrote sentences repeatedly on a blackboard with chalk.
One of
Things
my
like,
favorite,
Like Bart Simpson on The Simpsons. You know, like
yeah.
the
yes, very much
just like
so.
that. Really?
Yes, as punishment.
That's so funny. What did you have to write? What was it?
I will not speak in class, or I will not be rude to the teacher. One time it was, I will not call the teacher stupid.
Did
Like
you
she
in
really
fact call
sucked
her
at
stupid?
teaching math. She sucked at
So
teaching math, and she was wrong all the time, and
so
I
she
kept
so
correcting
she
her.
so she was in fact stupid then.
Yes, in my opinion, and didn't know how to teach math. I mean, listen, if there's a 14-year-old kid telling you why you're wrong in a subject that you're teaching, I'm just saying, you know,
To
When did
be
you go in?
fair,
When did you go into the military? Anthony?
1986.
So you were almost 20, 20-ish, right?
Yeah, 19. Yeah.
Okay, cool. How long were you in again?
8 glorious years.
What was your AFSC? Because you're in the Air Force, right?
No, I was in the Navy.
Oh
Navy,
shit, that's
in the
right.
Navy.
So it's not the AFSC. What's it called there? Like similar to MOS? Air Force is AFSC. What's it?
Um,
NEC? Somebody says, is that it? I don't know.
so so in the 80s, the Navy hadn't transitioned yet um, to the same system. So I was in a special boat unit,
Mm-hmm.
so SBU 11 out of Mare Island, and I was a dirty boat guy. But my
Gotcha.
rate in the Navy was bosun's mate.
I see. How come you didn't do 20?
I just,
You did.
What was
I
that?
just want.
How come you didn't do 20 years?
Oh, why didn't I do 20 years?
Yeah.
Do you want to know the honest truth?
Yeah.
I was
What's
I was I was too smart to be an enlisted guy. And that's
I
not
hear
me
that.
saying it. That's my commanding officer saying it. They
How did
encouraged me
you
to go to college.
How did you do on the ASVAB? Did you get like a 90 plus or something, or 80
Yeah,
plus?
perfect score.
Yeah, I did well. I got a 93 on the ASVAB, and the AFSC that I had, the job that I had, was it required like a 50 something or above, and I just felt like I was able to do more, than what the job required
Francis, no,
personally.
Mare Island in the San Francisco Bay Area is where SBU 11 was, not Florida. Why
Hey
didn't
guys,
I
keep tapping
become
to
an
share.
officer? Good question.
Yeah, because
I
there's routes for an enlisted to become an officer, right?
Yep, was offered and was rejected when I was accepted to Brandeis University.
Oh, you were rejected. Oh,
No, accepted. I
oh, accepted.
rejected.
You rejected. Why is
I
that?
rejected because I wanted to go to a top tier university and not have to
Fuck, that's hot.
play ROTC and all the other bullshit you have to do.
Well, I hear that. I hear that. That makes sense.
Right. Again, I think for a lot of us that joined when I joined, you got to remember the economy in the 80s was fucking horrible. I only joined the military to get education benefits. I didn't join
Sure.
out of patriotism or anything. Like, fuck
You
that.
and
I
me.
grew up in the military. Like, I did,
You and
like,
me both. Yeah, me both. Yeah.
right? Like, I needed a job.
Yeah, I mean, listen. I think the overwhelming majority. And this is just my opinion, but I would assume it's probably true that the overwhelming majority of the people that do join the military are because of the benefits. Like, if they strip the
Yeah,
benefits, school, and all that stuff, they would hardly have people join. Doug
it
sent
is
I
you
want
an
true,
oil
Emma. I
update
did realize.
in live chat. Peabody, what are you talking
I
about in
want
live? Oh, on Discord. I'll check it out. Thank you.
I wanted to join the Navy because I wanted to be in Fleet Air Arm, which is like like the Navy's own Air Force kind of thing here.
Ah,
But they wouldn't let women fly planes at the time. They would only let you fly a helicopter, and I
Damn,
wanted to
oil.
fly a jet.
Not to go off topic,
So
oil is up to 106. Wow, that's shot up. Is that 106? 106 a barrel.
well,
That's yeah.
yes, but please do remember that the futures market is a gambler's market,
I
and
just
it's
want
not
to let you
indicative
all.
of anything.
I just want to let you all know, West Manistanian has just said, "I would be your seaman" in the comments.
Hey now.
Do
Um,
we think
BBC
gas
said
is?
110.
Do we think gas is still going to go up? Because I know part of the reason, at least it seems, that they went into Venezuela is almost preemptively because of this, so that they can have more oil just to be able to prevent the gas from going on up. So, I mean, do we still think that the that gas is going to increase, or what? In your guys' humble opinion.
Yeah, I'm looking at Bloomberg right now. Give me a second. WTI and Brent push above $100 per barrel as
Yeah, we're
Iran
at 106.
conflict intensifies.
If it carries on, it can only go up because
It only
supplies,
will go up.
yeah,
Yeah.
because supply's going to go down.
Well, yes, supply's going to go down because they're choking off the exit ramp, right?
Yeah, I don't know
They're gonna
whether
close
anyone,
the Straits of Hormuz.
I don't know whether anyone saw this, but like one of Israel's like strategic gas reserves got hit and they lost 10 million barrels that were all on fire.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, gas. I don't generally ever pay attention to gas because I just don't fill up much. But I've noticed it's gone up like 50 cents. Like normally it's like, well, actually more than 50 cents at one of the gas stations by the LA Fitness I work at. It was like generally like 280, 290. It's at like
Now,
350 now.
this is one of the situations, guys, where you can directly relate the actions of a president to the
Yes.
Yes.
increase in gas costs.
Right. Right. Yeah.
A
Well,
couple of
gosh.
months
Yeah.
ago, it was
Pretty different.
$60 a barrel 2 months ago.
Yeah. And we're at 106, 107 now, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, currently, number one, you see gas go up anyways as it gets warmer out. But obviously, what we're
Yes.
doing now is going to help. But yeah, last month it was 303 as a whole, but it's certainly going to be higher. That this in March after we go through it, I bet you it's going to be much higher than that.
Yep. So Brent is 107.39, up $14.70. WTI crude is up 1606 at 106.96 per Bloomberg.
Sorry, guys, I'm trying to choose low and slow.
No, do what you got to do, dude. Like, we all need a little ASMR. Now,
I mean, if you guys enjoy
if you
chewing
could
it,
flex your biceps while doing it, maybe in a tank top, that would give the ASMR a visual appeal.
that would
So
require a different platform.
So the BBC says that Qatar is warning that Gulf production of oil could halt within a few days. Now, if that happens, if production halts in the Gulf,
Mm.
I don't even want to guess how much it could go up to.
I mean, yeah, like, yeah, no, I mean, I don't know what Trump is going to say towards it. Is he just going to continue and say gas is 190 or whatever the fuck he says, or is he going to acknowledge it, or is he going to try to put it on Biden? He's
No,
going to
when
do one of two things. He's either going to put it on Biden or Obama somehow, or just lie and say gas is not up.
Well,
when it goes back
somebody,
down again, he's just going to congratulate himself for dropping the prices.
yeah.
Mm.
So Khomeini's son is going to succeed father as Iran's supreme leader.
Like we couldn't have guessed that was going to happen.
Right. So remind me again what the reason was for all this.
Let's see. Current gas price in Florida is $3.45. A
I'd
week
kill
ago it
for
was $2.88.
345.
A week ago it was $2.88. Jesus.
When Joe Biden left office, I could get regular fuel for about 350 a gallon here in LA County, which was pretty cheap for us. Now it's about 520.
Mm. What's up,
The winning
Beth?
is exhausting.
Remember, guys, we're looking for opposition. If you disagree with the background plot, you voted for Trump, etc., hit the request button, please. Beth, are you there? I don't think you are. It's loading. So.
Beth, I hear you calling.
All right, one
That was
more
the
garlic
line.
bread. One more piece of garlic
Oh
bread, and I'm
yeah.
done, guys.
So like now are these sticks or is this? Oh, that looks like Texas toast.
Mm-hmm.
Did
Yeah.
you buy like store brand garlic
Yeah, of
bread in a
course.
box?
Yeah, of course.
Bro,
It's
how
so
old
good.
are you?
Too old to be doing this. 33. I like garlic bread, and I'm lazy. What do you want me to do?
Okay, I'm glad you asked. This is what I want you to do. At least if you're going to buy garlic bread, get the pre-made garlic bread that's in the fresh bread section, where it's in
Mm.
the foil pack where all you do is heat it up in the oven. I'm just saying, like
This is really good
take a step
though.
into adulthood. I'm sorry, I used
I
the A
know, I
word.
know.
I know, TikTok,
The A
please
word.
forgive
What the
me.
fuck?
I think we should start calling it the A slur because
The A
nobody wants to be
slur.
called
Nice.
that.
Texas toast has no age limit.
Hot dog and my mac and cheese? I didn't even know that
Okay,
was a thing. I did not even know
first
that
of
was a thing.
all,
Thank you,
hot dogs
JoJo.
and
Thank
mac
you.
and cheese are good. There's nothing wrong with that.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Good way to
I
have
mean,
protein.
I could see it being okay, but I'd rather if I'm gonna put something in mac and cheese, it would be like a better meat than
Chicken.
hot dog. You know, chicken or shrimp would be great, or crab. Well, that'd be
Ooh, we
expensive, but
have
it'd be
some
very
peel and
good.
eat shrimp we just got at Costco, like a whole pound and a half of peel and eat shrimp.
I love shrimp
Lob
and crab and lobster. I love it.
lobster mac and cheese is good.
Mm.
It
Hmm.
does not suck. That is true, Erica. It does not suck. Bacon. Well, first of all, name a food bacon doesn't taste good with and go. Yeah, that's right.
Ice cream,
Everything.
ice cream, ice cream.
Bullshit. It's
You think it's good
delicious
with
with
ice cream?
ice cream.
I've never
Dude,
had it with ice cream, but I can
okay,
see that being good.
do it with a little get any kind of vanilla ice cream that you like. Just keep it super plain, right? Get some
Huh.
caramel sauce, right?
Mm-hmm.
Heat it up, crumble up bacon, and then pour that on top of vanilla ice cream and tell me what happens in your mouth.
Ice cream actually goes really well with
Tell me what
ice
happens in
cream
your
actually
mouth.
goes really ice cream goes really well with anything salty, I find. So like that's why milkshakes and fries go well. Shut up, Doug. Can someone offer Doug some kind of relief? Because he's clearly a little bit like frustrated right now because everything is becoming a Smex joke.
That was
So
you, Erica. You're the one who said it. I didn't say anything.
no, I did, Doug. I did
I
not.
didn't
I
say
was
shit.
being perfect. I was
I just said,
innocent.
tell me what happens in your mouth after you have
You
heated
said that. See,
caramel
I'm not
bacon on
doing
vanilla ice
anything.
cream.
This is all you guys. You guys are doing all of this.
No, Doug, it's you.
But for the record, we have known each other now, the three of us, for quite some time.
Yeah.
I don't notice a change in the conversation. I think it's always been this way because you're such a good boy.
What's up, Leftos? How you doing? Are you there? Did you meet your request? Sorry, guys, about the noise. Leftos, are you
Well,
there? Yes or
at
no?
least he cleans up after himself.
Well, I'm not going to leave it. Of course I'm not gonna.
Lisa, do you know you're up here?
I doubt it.
I'm going to drop Lisa back down to the comments.
She had made a claim about, oh,
She
help me
said,
get out
"Help,
of
get me
here.
out of here. I didn't mean to request."
This
Ah,
is me in a box. Get me out of the box.
don't worry, Lisa. We got you.
What was the
David,
specious claim Lisa made about
hold,
bread?
hold on.
Oh,
David, I
sorry.
see everything that you sent me. Sorry I didn't respond back, although it is typical me. But thank you for everything that you sent. I will respond to you, I promise, David. Sorry.
I need to send you a plane ticket to Los Angeles. Straighten your attitude out.
Oh my gosh. Keep tapping and sharing, everybody. Again, we're looking for opposition. All right. You guys want to do a restart? I think that's the only way we're going to get people on up.
I think it's because I'm here. It's the beard. It intimidates people.
I find that with
You think so?
my beard as well.
Yeah, but yours is so majestic, Erica.
Isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of hot.
Yeah, restart, Doug.
All right, guys. I'm going to restart. I'll see y'all in like 2 seconds, okay? All right. Let's do this little restart, Bobber. Okay. You know what? Well, I'll speak once people come up. All right. What's up, tubers? I'm going to restart you as well.